Welcome to Lifeline! Woo!
Oh, okay, so the mic's on. Super cool. I'm going to borrow this mic stand, or not the mic stand, but this. I'm going to take this. David, I'm taking this. Thank you. Maybe not. This is heavier than I was anticipating. Okay. I need this for security. Don't judge me. And also because I wrote my sermon down, haha. So I don't ramble for 45 minutes about koalas until we finally get to the point. That was also scripted. This is me. Terrible sounds. Okie dokie. Whoop. Uh-oh. We're good. It's all good. Pretty sure. All right, so here's what we're going to start out by doing, peoples. I have set on this stage a very fancy bowl. It's very red and very bold. If you would like to, you may come up and take a piece of paper out of this bowl. But before anybody does, here are the rules. If you take a piece of paper out of this bowl, you may not unfold it. If you unfold it, I will not know, but I will be disappointed somewhere in here in my heart region. Also, if you take a piece of paper out of this bowl, you have to look at me, or in my general direction, and say, I will follow the rules. That's it. So if you'd like to get a piece of paper, you may. You have to get your own paper. No one can bring one to you. And you have to tell me you will follow the rules and not unfold the paper. I'll give you guys like a minute or so. Do, 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 do. Aw. Okay.
I'll follow the rules and I will not open this paper.
Nobody knows what's in them. Could be the secret to the universe. Could be a teeny tiny jury summons. Could be nothing, and I'm just doing this for fun. Just one. They're really small. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I made them yesterday on a notepad. Like this big. Thank you. Oh, Tink says she guesses she'll follow the rules. Thank you. You have to follow the rules or put the paper back. Wyatt? Wyatt! Thank you. Did Mom get? She got too many paper. We're good. Okay. So, lottery fever. Running really high not too long ago. I know everybody was buying tickets because I bought some tickets, and I never play because the odds are ridiculous, and you're pretty much just throwing money away. Well, yeah, okay, don't play, you won't win, but literally the lottery odds are so insignificant, it's ridiculous. I even put that in there. The odds are ridiculous. Whoa, sorry. The Bible treats gambling in a pretty bad light. Okay, I have to move this. I feel like I'm looking over here and not at you guys, and it's making me sad. There we go. Treats gambling in a pretty bad light. The most obvious example of this being the casting of the lots for Jesus' clothing after they killed him. So it's kind of negative, not really very positive feedback about gambling. And that's shown in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So 4 books all saying gambling's pretty bad. But you guys don't want to hear about that. Nobody wants to hear about that. Nobody wants to know that your odds of winning the lottery are significantly less than your odds of being crushed to death trying to buy a vending machine candy bar. Look it up. It's a fact. Your odds of losing cash to a vending machine are much higher than getting crushed by a vending machine, but that's not exactly the point. The point is that all we want to do with the lottery is buy the ticket, put it on the fridge, wait for the numbers to come up, and then go look at it and go, eh. No real work, nothing major risk, not that big of an investment, a couple bucks for Powerball, I think is what it is. But this isn't about the lottery either. Guess what? It's a metaphor, just like everything else. So, if you would like to come up now and get a piece of paper, you can come up now. Anybody else? In fact, you can come up at any point during my talk, as long as you agree to follow the rules. Okay? If you have a piece of paper, please raise your hand. Okay, if you followed that rule and raise your hand, you may unfold your piece of paper. Okay, now if you didn't raise your hand and you have a piece of paper, you can unfold your piece of paper. Because I know some of you guys don't follow the rules. All right, what's on the paper? A little louder? It's a cross. It's a cross. It's a metaphor. It's the cross. Obviously not, but I just said that it was a metaphor. It's a metaphor showing that the people who are willing to leave their seats and walk up here and be in the center of the limelight, kind of, and talk to me, it's a symbol that those people who selected a piece of paper maybe just so I could abuse my microphone audience power, they played my lottery, and they're going to receive something. If you have a cross on your piece of paper, please raise your hand. Okay, look around. With the hand still up, everybody look around. Everyone who has a piece of paper has a piece of paper with a cross on it. That's because everyone who's willing to do the work will receive the reward. Now, today's reward for the people who came up and received a cross is a piece of chocolate candy. Ah. Which we can get in a second, because I'm still doing stuff. Because metaphorical rewards are nice, but there's a literal reward waiting that's so much better than a piece of chocolate. There's a kingdom up there for us with a God who is willing to give us 1-to-1 odds. 1-to-1, that's 100% odds as the reward if we just play, if we follow the rules. Even if we don't choose to play until the very last second, until the second time we're asked, until the 50th time we're asked, until the very last breath in our bodies, the odds do not change. He's willing to give us 100% odds at eternity in heaven if we do just a little bit more than buy a ticket and put it on the fridge. You don't have to go to another country. You don't have to preach. You don't have to stand on this stage. You don't have to sign a card, shake my hand, and the odds don't change. All you have to do is let him, the cross is not illuminated, cool, let him into your heart, into your life, make a change for him, and you've got 1-to-1 odds at the kingdom of heaven. So everyone who doesn't have a piece of paper can come up and get one. If you would like to have a piece of paper now that you know what's on it, now that you know what the reward is, you can come up and get one, and you can get a piece of candy. Okay? If you had a piece of paper and you want a piece of candy, come on, it's up here. Does anybody want this candy, or am I going to have to eat it all? I will eat it all. I bought 2 bags of this stuff, and I had to hide it so Wyatt wouldn't eat it. All right, you can just set your paper on the stage if you want to. It's okay, never mind. I'll trust you guys. All right, so if you got a piece of paper already, come on. If you want, Wyatt J. Thomas, you set that candy down this instant. Okay. Okay. Anybody who didn't come up and get a piece of paper earlier want to come up and get one now and come up and get a piece of candy? No? Okay. Your choice. And I say everyone, anyone, because even in our last moments on this earth, he is willing to give us the same odds we had at the beginning. Because he loves you, loves me, loves us so much that no matter how far we fall, how much we fail and turn away and reject him, no matter how much we don't raise our hands when we're asked by the speaker, he loves us and he wants us to win, and he gives us every chance we could possibly take, the easiest guarantee ever. Super easy. Accept God into your heart and you win. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit more than that. You do actually have to do some work, just like you did with the papers. But the reward is infinite, and it's infinitely better than chocolate. It's eternity. It's forever in a paradise so wonderful, we can't even imagine it. We can't even comprehend it. Maybe it's made of chocolate. Who knows? But it's going to be awesome. And I want every single one of you to see it. All of you. I want all of you to see it. So please, just take these odds that we've been given so we can win this lottery for the kingdom of heaven. I really didn't have that long of a sermon. That's really all I had for you guys. I mean, that and the 48 pieces of chocolate. I tried to get Steve to come down here and pray, but he said I had to do it, so I guess we're going to pray now. Can we make the lights less? I'm shy. No? Maybe? Okay. So, thank you. That's so good. I like that. That's nice. It's very ambient. It's mood setting. I don't know if you're a Christian today. I don't know if you have gone up to your own metaphorical stage and accepted your own metaphorical paper and are doing the work to receive your metaphorical chocolate. I love metaphors. They're so versatile. But I'm going to give you the opportunity today to accept the paper, to accept the cross, to accept Jesus Christ into your life so you can receive an eternity of something so much cooler than a fun-sized Hershey's. So if you're sitting out there today and this very short sermon rang true with you for some reason, if there's something in you that you didn't oblige previously for whatever reason, if it's here, if it's now, if you feel it, embrace it. It's going to keep being there no matter how long you want to wait on it. I'm just saying, if you'd like to, you can accept it. So, like Steve says, with all heads bowed and all eyes closed, if you want to accept Jesus into your heart today, some people have already got it. You can raise your hand. You don't have to. I won't make you. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Gracious Heavenly Father, we're gathered here today in front of you, and we're humbled. Today's Father's Day. It's Father's Day for dads on earth. Some of them not biological, some of them just father figures. And sometimes we forget that we have a Father in heaven. A Father who's always been there for us, no matter what. Who doesn't get lost in traffic or tell us that we can't date that motorcycle boy. A Father who forgives us no matter what, and he won't even ground us. That's really cool. I just want to say thank you to our Father in heaven. And I want you to meet your new children. I want you to meet the children that accepted you today, whether they raised their hands or not, whether they came up and got a piece of paper or not. Congratulations on your babies, Dad. We were all your children. We always have been. You adopted us from the very beginning. Thank you for that. Thank you to everyone who accepted God today, to everyone who's going to the kingdom of heaven to see him, to everyone who took these odds and said, hey, I'm cool with 100% win. I like that. That's nice. So thank you for giving us those odds and for giving us this chance to accept you and every chance to accept you. I just want to pray for your continuing love and adoration, and for us to remember that you're always going to be our Father. Amen.